Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule, stop in and see what it is I'm up to. About a week ago, I did a Dollar Tree haul with stuff that you can use, you know, for an emergency, to make an emergency kit, a get home kit. I'm not going to call it survival because this isn't intended to take you out into the woods and, you know, help you survive for 3 or 4 days. This is stuff that will come in handy more or less daily, or, you know, when you're just out and about. So one nice thing about getting old is you can often surprise yourself, and I've been making up so many of these little kits here lately, I really don't remember what all's inside of this. So to start out with, I had gotten a plastic case, ended up being a drawer, at the Dollar Tree. It didn't work out because I ended up breaking it before I had a whole lot of stuff in it. So I found this box in my room and a bunch of junk, and thought it would work. It's, you know, I don't have my ruler. I somehow went during my cleanups, I misplaced my little tape measure, but it's that big. It's about the size of 3 cassette, not the cassette, 3 CD cases, because that's what it was supposed to be for. Inside, it has one of these reflectors. I know it's not the greatest. They're free, well, more or less. I mean, you buy, you know, 3 takeout containers at the Dollar Tree, and these are on them to seal them. I use the containers for cooking. I wouldn't use this when I'm cooking. So basically they're throwaway or they're free. They can also be used as a plate. Next is a 16 by 16 white men's handkerchief. White cotton. Nice and pristine white. Now we get down inside of here, we have a Wet Ones antibacterial pocket size single. Apparently I put a couple of dressings and cotton balls in, probably to stop rattling around and just fill up some extra space. I hope this fan isn't too loud. I mopped the floor and trying to get it to dry up. Actually, it's blowing a little bit too hard on me, so hang on just a minute. Let me turn that fan down. Oh. Alright, that's a little bit better. Now, this is a stiff wire. Now, this would not be used for snares or anything. This is pretty stiff. But if you were to make a loop for hanging a pot, or if you wanted to make a loop for a fishing pole or something like that, this would come in handy. A hair tie. You never know, especially if you got long hair. You know how handy these can be. This is a slingshot kit. There are 2 long rubber bands, and these are not, I mean, you're not going to take down an elk with this, but these are strong enough to take a rabbit, squirrel, or duck. So all you need is a branch stick. There's the rubber band, there's the leather pouch. You need a branch stick and some stones, and you're good to go. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 zip ties that are that long, and then it is wrapped with a solid core copper wire, and underneath of it there is fishing line, 10-pound test monofilament line. I forget how much I wrapped, but there is a lot of the fishing line on there. And then there's probably, oh, I don't know, 8 feet of this thin wire. A lighter. Now we all know what uses lighters have. It has some twine. It makes good fire starter. It's got electrical tape and Gorilla tape, several feet of each. And that needs to be taped down a little better. I've shown one of these kits. This one is not quite as packed as the other. It has a P38, a few medicines, a piece of a glue stick. This was actually before I started cutting the handle off of the magnifying glass. There's a piece of a pencil, a Dollar Tree flashlight. This one still has 2 screwdrivers in it. This is a waxed fake sinew. It needs to be resealed. Band-Aids, wipes, Tylenol, and dressing. Mini first aid kit. This was a M&M's tube. Came with mini M&Ms. Usually they have the longer ones now. I can't find these short ones. I wish I could. I would buy them just for these little tubes. There are 3 wooden stakes, a pencil, a yellow glow stick, and a whole bunch of this nylon thread that I use for sewing leather. It is extremely strong. When it comes to glow sticks, this is one of those things you need to be wary of. They should be replaced every so often, because after about 10 months to a year, they don't always work. I've had that experience. When we had the haunted house, we would buy up all the light sticks after Halloween. When they go on sale, you get them for like 10 cents on the dollar. And we'd have a whole big box of them, and when you go to open them up, at least half of them didn't work. So anyway, check on your glow sticks. Replace them, because if you need them, you need them. It doesn't do any good to carry something that doesn't work. This is a battery. It's just wrapped in tape because it could arc out against something. A piece of a crayon. Crayons have all kinds of uses. They can be burned as a candle. They can be used to write on many surfaces. A Phillips head screwdriver. It's got multiple uses. And if you have on my keychain kit, one of the little tools has a wrench that will turn this, but I needed something different anyway. Let's see. Toothbrush. even though I've only got a couple of teeth left. Inside of this case is a tube like this with toothpaste, and then there are several medicines because of the way the toothbrush fits. That's what fit in there, and it's more or less waterproof. I had to cut the handle down in order to make it fit in the other kit that I was working on, but it works just as well. 72-inch shoelaces. There's 2 of them. So 72 inches is 6 foot? I don't know. Whatever it is. There's 2 of these. Just basic cordage. Blue means bait. There's bread in there. Red means fire. So there are matches. Actually, red means either fire or pain relief. But this one I can tell by holding it up to the light has matches in it. A small bobbin of 10-pound test monofilament fishing line. This is a single earplug which can be used as a float or a fire starter. It has a needle shoved through it. Ouch, just so you don't lose the needle. Small pair of tweezers. Small pair of bandage scissors. These were all in a kit from the Dollar Tree. This is a repurposed box from I don't know, one of the little knives. There are 3 latex gloves, the clear type. I've also got some of the purple nitrite ones, not in this kit. But that gives you 3 latex gloves. They can be used for carrying water. They can be used for, gloves. Small pad of notepaper with sticky on it. Has a bunch of different uses. A small knife. A package of tinfoil. I can't believe I don't have any fishing needles in here. Here is a nail file. Again, this one was broken down to fit in the other kit, and then wasn't needed to be broke down to fit in this one. There are a couple of bobby pins, different sizes. Several Curad bandages. It's a dressing and bandage. I like the large size. They can always be cut down, and then you can use just plain the gauze and wrap it with electrical tape. Most band-aids or most of these strip type things don't work anyway. You have to apply it and then wrap tape around it. So this one might actually cover a wound. And then just in case, I have 2 of these mini super glues with the applicators. So, looking back at it, there's a few things that I need to add. There's a few things I need to take out. Let's see if I can tilt this up. Oh, there you are. I will most likely redo this. I'm not real crazy about the size of the tin. After I made it, I realized that it's an awkward size. It's square, so you can actually fit a lot of stuff into it. But I'm not sure it will work. Although it would probably fit under the seat of the Trailblazer nicely once I get it packed so that it stays shut. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just go ahead and repack it and let it go at that. If I do and I make any drastic changes to it, I'll let you all know. But yeah, there it is. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it happens to be. Share me around on your social media if you would, please. I haven't watched the news yet today. I'm not sure what's going on with Nate. It's probably getting very close to coming in on the Gulf Coast, somewhere between Texas and Florida. But that area doesn't need any more storms. Even a fast-moving first, Hurricane 1 or first level hurricane. A bad storm's a bad storm. There's a hurricane relief fund link, a GoFundMe link below for my nephew's hurricane relief fund. That made a whole lot of sense, didn't it? Blah, 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 blah. It's just people helping people. He's loading supplies up and shipping them out. And, if you can't help there, help somewhere nearby. Donate to a local food pantry. Find somebody that's sending supplies to a hurricane area. It's just something we all need to do, I think. I don't know. I donate supplies to a local place that's shipping stuff out. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. You never know when something's going to happen. We're not promised tomorrow. So if your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Let them know you're thinking about them. And until I see y'all again, slouchy y'all. Bye-bye. Lazy dog.